the committee meeting. First up is House Bill 608. And this is the licensure of land surveyors merged into the licensure of engineers. And what this bill does is allows for the pool of nominees for the Board of Engineers and surveyors to be expanded to include state surveying and engineering societies or associations that are affiliated with national organizations. They may be able to provide nominees to the governor for his appointment. That's the gist of the bill. If there are any questions, be glad to answer them. If not, I'll accept a motion. Okay, title sufficient to pass as amended, strike all. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. We'll go to the floor with it. Next is House Bill 956, which is the real estate brokers, where we extend the repealer on the maximum license fees charged by the Real Estate Commission. The date of the repealer on the revisions of, and that's all it does, is just repeal, move it to July 1, 2028. The bill's been in action now for 3 years. If there are no, Senator Hickman.
This is when we changed the fees because they had such a surplus in their special
Yes,
fund. Thank you.
correct.
I have a motion.
Okay, motion
Title sufficient do pass.
as amended. Motion is title sufficient to pass as amended. All those in favor say aye. Thank you. Opposed, no. Okay, ayes have it. Thank you, Mr. Hyde. Next is 1306. This is a pre-need bill. It's basically changes the fine for not filing reports. It's every pre-need establishment shall annually submit a report to the Secretary of State of its pre-need contract sales and performance of those contracts. The Secretary of State may impose an administrative fee in the amount of $25 for each day that the report is late. That's what the bill does. I'll be glad to answer any questions. No questions? Title sufficient do pass is, pardon? No, ma'am. Okay. So title sufficient do pass. Thank you very much. Next is 1316. That was 1306. 1316. 1316 is an act to amend Mississippi Code of 1972 to extend the date of the repealer on the sections of law which create the State Board of Funeral Service and prescribe its duties and powers from July 1, 2025 to July 1, 2028. Motion is title sufficient to pass. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Thank you. Next is House Bill 1325, is that right? Is the next one. This is about the county depositories for counties for their funds. Last year, we extended to 4 years the time a county could contract for an entity as their county depository. However, Senator Turner Ford amended the bill on the floor that kept the boards from contracting with the depository the last year of their elected term. The counties and banks have a little problem with that, so this bill eliminates the prohibition on contracting during the final year of a term for supervisors. However, it does say the contract must be for less than 4 years. On talking with the Senator Turner Ford, I both agreed that less than 4 years could be as little as 3 years and 1 day less than a month. With that in mind, I have added a reverse repealer as to give us time to work on a more appropriate time for contracts made in the last year of a term. That's what this bill does. Are there any questions? Title sufficient to pass, strike all as a motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Next, we move to House Bill 1330. 1330 allows banks chartered in Mississippi to invest in small business investment companies, not necessarily incorporated in Mississippi, if they are licensed under the provisions of the Federal Small Business Investment Act of 1958. And it requires bank boards to meet at least quarterly. This allows our bigger banks, larger banks that have a lot of outside of state presence to be able to invest in different SBIs like in Mississippi, but are out of state and usually in their footprint, but not necessarily. Are there any questions? If not, motion? Title sufficient to pass, strike all is the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Thank you. It passes. Next is House Bill 1428, which is the Money Transmission Modernization Act. This is the same bill as ours that include, but that we passed previously, but it has some format numbering changes that come closer to the way we passed our bill. The language is the same as the House bill sent to us, and it's the same language that we sent to them. If there are any questions, be glad to try to answer. If not, motion's title sufficient to pass, strike all. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Thank you. It passes. And then finally, House Bill 1450. In the lieu of the actual cost of recording an instrument executed as security for a loan, a lender may charge a fee for the purchase of non-filing or non-recording insurance on the instrument. However, the fee may not exceed the amount of the fee charged by the Secretary of State to file an initial financing statement, commonly referred to as a Mississippi Financing Statement, Form UCC 1. I have added a first repealer so we can have more time to study and ensure it is fair to the consumer who will be affected by this change. Are there any questions? Yes. I do not.
Do we know if that fee kind of fluctuates or changes from time to time, or?
I don't know. That's what we kind of want to get to the bottom of. Any other questions? Title sufficient to pass, strike all is the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. Bill passes. Thank you very much. Rise report. Let's go.